Hey, how's it going, everyone? Rikorage here. I'm going to sit here and talk shit about one game I used to play called Warface. Yeah, it's real shit. Let's see. I guess equip that. So yeah, I just decided to do this because I just saw a lot of videos of it from people I used to watch, like Z-Core and Number and other players like that, and I just really don't care much about the game. Like, I used to love this game. I thought it was so cool. And then all of a sudden, just, they really, I mean, Crytek, Kiev, and My.com have just thrown this game to the shitter at this point. So I'm going to play a little bit of the game just to see if it's still like that, and if it is, then it is what it is. Oh my god, I forgot about all this. Still have a ton of games. Alright. Oh yeah, that was fun. That's how long ago I played this. It was back in April, I think, the last time I played this game. So, what to equip? Wish I could use this. I mean, I could, technically. I'm not going to. It's really BS. Let's just equip the frontline vest, okay. For right now, I'll equip this, and for him, sure. I just started it. Hold on, audio is stupid loud. Let's put that down a little bit. Gives a shit about that. Let's put that there, and I'll leave that. Voice volume, yeah, sure. Enable duplicate. Yeah, no wonder it felt like garbage. Let's do it auto detect. Okay. Yeah, I used to play this a lot. If you have noticed my Steam account, I had a lot of hours on it. What the heck? Okay, well, I guess that's not going to happen right now. About that, I can't see the screen right now, so if it's still capping, I am not able to see that. So I have to quickly log in to it remotely. Give me a second here. Gonna see if this fixes it. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. I guess it, for some reason my screen does that sometimes when it goes up to 144. Wow, feels so much better like that. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do some stupid shit just to get my bearings back. And no, I've never actually bought any actual money for this game. This was when the game had something called... What was it called? Freak. The auction house, and I sold a gun that I won perm from one of the events. Excuse me. I never bought credits for this game before. Like, any of the guns that I have come from just me buying them, you know, like, and or just being able to acquire them sometimes. I just failed to see a real reason to. When I originally played this game, I think I played it back in 2014, like April or May of 2014. So this is like the third year of me just kind of coming to and back and forth from this game. I mean, it was a good game when it was still being worked on. I mean, it's still technically being worked on, but it's not really. Like, if you know anything about freaking my.com and how they took over from Crytek Kyiv. Crytek Kyiv was already doing a bunch of dumb stuff from the get-go. So it's not like it was all rainbows and butterflies and stuff, you know, like it was pretty shit from there. I don't even want to. That's just going to be a waste of money. I'm just going to play without them. It's going to be intolerable, but it's fine. Still had all this stuff. I'm going to use this for now to reduce the amount of money that I have to spend. Same thing with this character, even though I'm using the boots and sapper shoes like that. I just don't know how much it's going to cost to repair all this stuff. If it costs more than I think it's worthwhile to do, I'll just ignore that. But yeah, you know, I was really fond of it. Like, at first I was skeptical because my friends introduced me to it, and I'm still in the clan that we created together. So it's like, you know, that is what it is. Excuse me. I just came off of another game that I played that was like, I really wanted to play it and I really wanted to enjoy it, but it's just, that was for another time. I might do another video for that. So, yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, you know, whatever. Turns out to be pretty good. I liked it. It seemed pretty smooth. I could run it on my old computer. Before I couldn't do that. And so I was just like, cool, you know. I wanted to experience that for what it is, and I had fun, and obviously I had a lot of fun because, like, look at my damn statistics, 1,200 hours in-game. Like, my Steam stats only reflect when I was logged in, and I sometimes accidentally left it on, so it says something crazy like 2,600 hours, but that's only of it running through Steam. It wasn't the actual amount of time I spent in a game, you know, so this is my proper one. Kill death ratio is, you know, at this point I'm going to be playing games. I'm going to go to the PvP soon, and it's just going to be shit because it is. This game is absolute shit. I'm going to talk crap for over an hour on this, probably. I don't know how long I'm going to play. It could depend. I might put this in separate videos and upload it like that, depending on if I get bored or not. But for the most part, yeah, I just don't particularly care about what happens at this point. I'm only installing it just to see if anything actually changed. This new computer I'm using, seeing if I get any better from it, although I seriously doubt it. It's just, we'll see. You know, in terms of what is to be expected from specs with my computer, I probably have way above and beyond what this game is really meant to have, or what I would need for this game. So I'm just going to try it out. So you see these stats. I'd say I'm fairly accurate with most guns. I know 2 of these had actually gone up in shooting accuracy. My engineer went down because trying to play with this particular weapon system is you're not going to get full accuracy, especially since the last time they moved it. Because originally they used to have servers in Texas, and I was doing fine. I used to have a 3-bar ping, and even with that, I was still able to mop the floor with most people in my rank, and I was hunky-dory with that. I just found originally that it just doesn't work out like that in the real world, and well, what am I even saying? I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I was doing good up until they moved those servers to Virginia. Then I really got shit on from that point, and I used to have a 1.74, and now you can see that there. Taking a drink. But yeah, I used to be pretty good, and now it's just, it is what it is. So I'm not going to show the clan thing. I'll show you if you want to see any of the other guns I have. I have that twice. And yeah, again, these items were things that I just got through the game, you know. I just got them, and here they are. I really wanted to get the rest of the achievements because I had a lot of achievements for that, and I was going towards it. But, you know, things happen, and I left. Like, I was out of the country, basically, for a good part of that. I was not where I lived. I went on vacation, so I lost the opportunity to really do anything with that, which is fine by me. I don't really care. It's like, it wasn't really going anywhere either way. So let's see, I don't want to have that equipped, and I don't want to have that equipped. Oh, I already have that equipped, so I'm not gonna have that there. So yeah, that is what it is. I'm going to probably equip the flashbang there. Let's put that there. Put that there, just so there's something there. Yeah, that's good. Consumables, blah blah blah. I would never use these, even though I have 5. Like, I only got them just to have them in my inventory, just like the majority of these other things. Most of these probably won't be used by me at any given point, except if I'm maybe doing, in the past, if I was to do, say, an insane special ops or something that gives me a reason to use it. Like for this, I would put that on for the part in Earthshaker where you would be able to put down a mine in between the two and then you blow it up. I don't particularly play as a sniper for that mode most of the time. It's usually rifleman because, rifleman has armor, has pretty good armor for that mode. He has the machine guns, which is a lot of bullets down the line, and he also has ammo to give to people. So for me, that was the easiest one to do. And from that, I've gotten all but this class. I don't have this one's Earthshaker helmet, but all the other classes I do. So that is something that I did. Yeah. And I'm just going to play as this guy. I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of this helmet. All of them are pretty much neither here nor there for that. I don't particularly use this character's... I only use the engineer for some hard modes and mostly insane mode. The reason being is, one, they have a pretty good loadout. The armor is really good for that mode, and that's about it. It's like just easy for me to use this character in that. And this used to be my favorite PvP character, as you might have seen from the stats. I used to use it a lot, and then it kind of went to shit because I couldn't do enough damage to hurt anybody, since everybody was using like the R16, which is the M4. It was basically the M16A4 or M16A3. I don't know which one it is. They changed the names of the guns here, see that, and different names for different shit. So, yeah, I used to main this for PvP, and then it just was easier to use a sniper most of the time, or to have this. We'll see. I haven't used this new computer to play this game because I had it uninstalled and I hadn't played it since April, sorry. So we'll see what happens there. So for now, I'll just go ahead and use him, and you can see my guns here. Most of the guns, aside from a few, are just items that you buy normally. I don't think I own a box gun for him particularly, because I don't really use the rifleman much for that type of stuff, and all the guns I think are pretty adequate for that. Medic, I do have this, which I got from opening random boxes before, which was alright. And I think I won a few guns, like this one, and a set for each class. I got that from winning some raffle or something like that. It was a long ago. The Earthshaker guns, they came up from a little while ago because when you migrated over from the old system, then that's where you would get that. And then, of course, I had the Richmond M4 Super 90 Evil Santa version, which actually I got the 10,000 kills with in the amount of time that they gave it for free. And so I'm wearing that right now. So, well, I didn't get these ones yet, but in challenges, I've gotten those 3. I'm not sure why I'm wearing that. It's just to have it, just to put it on. Just because I have it, because I was able to do at least a few of the kills for that amount of time when I had it. So, yeah. So I got 2,000 PvE or PvP kills with that, which with that shotgun was a pain in the dick. That is where the majority of my KD went down from, because it's just not possible to really do any of that stuff. So, yeah, but I'll just leave it as is. I think with him, yeah, that was pretty much the only gun. The firearm, that one was the only major one I got from him. He actually has a lot more. I put money into this. Of course, you can see the AC-7 SMG, which came up in the winter of 2016, and they had a flash sale, and I got super lucky, and I got it within 8 boxes. I did 15 in total, but the 8th box is the box I actually won this in, so that was a super lucky draw. XR, I think I won twice. It was a it was from almost the same event. There was a PvE event that if you did 50 games of differing difficulties within 2 weeks, you get a random pick of one of these guns, and this is the gun that I won. So this gun actually isn't, hip accuracy for some reason is less than where it's normally supposed to be, so I don't know if that's a glitch for this particular win gun, because the one I sold was normal. So, but it was 200% before, so when I sold that, I don't know why it stayed like that, but I haven't really used either one of these. I've used this a bit in PvP when I do like plant the bomb and stuff, or I forget what it's called in this game. I think it's plant the bomb. So yeah, those are the two main ones that I got from that, and I got the Mitosma or whatever it's called. I would but don't. So yeah, and then that's obviously stuff, and I said I was going to talk shit about this game, and I feel like I haven't been doing much of that. So yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to show this off in case I don't come back to it, because I don't care. But yeah, just going ahead, and I'm reminiscing in a bit. I'm reminiscing a bit about it, because I used to like this fucking game, and it was really good. But look at this shit. You can't buy these newer guns for anything other than these credits. So even if I attempted to get it, it's like, I can't. Like, I'm not going to put any money down for that. Look at this, 500 credits. How much is that? I don't think that's coming up. Nope, you can't buy it like that. Well, I don't even know how you're supposed to buy this shit, because I frankly haven't been able to activate that, so I guess they're SOL with that. Oh, I remember these guns. I've seen a lot of Vietnamese Warface players who play on Warplays Vietnam who have gotten these before. So I think that was more of a Russian, from the mail.ru Russia kind of stuff, since they're my.com. So they've been including all these stuffs, but obviously they're more pay to win than even Warface Kiev was, for how I don't even know how, but yeah. So all the old stuff is like, it's there, but what are you gonna do? So I could probably spend some money to see if I get anything out of this, but I don't particularly care for this gun, especially since I probably can't. Oh, I can put a scope and a muzzle. Alright. Well, I still don't want to do it. Let's see, any other weapons that have come out? Let's just do... Well, obviously it's not going to be anything out of that. Any new helmets? No, nothing. Probably new skins I saw before. New whatever these are. And random boxes, so you gotta buy that with money. I think there was another one in rotation that you had to buy for money, but I don't think it's here anymore. Oh, and they got these, which you probably, you have to pay money, and there's no guarantee that you'll get that perm. And this, it equates to maybe, like, it's almost like a scale of 100 to $1. So yeah, oh well, let's see, is that right? So about 10,000 credits is $100 if you bought it outright. So yeah, we can consider it that. That's, I mean, I just watched a video with Number who opened this box and used $100 and only got it for like 3 or 4 days. Like, not the gold one, not even the gold one, just this one. He got it for 3 or 4 days, and it's like, it's funny because like if you got the gold one for temporary, which I think that was a mistake on their part for putting that there. It's like their promises gold guns are forever guns, like, because the majority of every other weapon and item aside from gold guns has a repair cost at the end of a game, like, and I think the scale is like every 10 minutes you have to, it's like a 1% every 10 minutes or something like that. So it's like, or is it 6? I think it's 6 minutes for 1%. So after at least 600 minutes, which is 10 hours, then the item would go from 100% to 0 if you never repaired it, and then that would break. So yeah, I think that's the scale, if I remember correctly. I used to be a little bit more knowledgeable about that. Either way, I am wasted enough of your time, and I'm going to go ahead and just join a random room and just see what it's about. Gotta turn the sensitivity down a little bit, I think. I'm gonna have to change the, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to drag it pretty far in order for me to use that. But oh yeah, by the way, if you even attempt to play this game, be very knowledgeable about the fact that it could literally take you forever to get into a game, like 5 minutes or more. It's just the way that the game is now. Like before, it used to be fine. They didn't have that searching game thing before, and you know, you didn't have the ability to actually come into places like this. But still, it's like, as it stands, it's really bad. Like I don't even think I might even not even play a game at this point. I might have to go to PvP, and then I'll just have to suffer from there. Because I'm usually higher Twitch like this. I turned up the sensitivity just now, but I might have to turn down the sensitivity so I don't use it like that. But I'm just gonna have to practice with lower sensitivity and hope I don't get my ass handed to me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until 2 minutes and then hopefully something comes up. Damn, sorry for the coughing. It's just, I guess, I don't know what it is. Oh, there we go. Finally found a room. Probably a bunch of dupes. Got it. I need to change the... Oh, it saved my sensitivity from before. Okay. So, I think everything is where I had it before. Sensitivity, I used to have it... I think I had set it at 21 for my laptop. Just to try it out there. I'll just try it and hopefully I can move... you know, move the camera fast enough to have it work. I'll see if the frame rate stays where it is when I get in game. Yeah, it seems crazy right now. It's just how it loads up. And that's another thing. There's a lot of people who play this who are from different countries, and that was one of my main complaints. Not because they were from different countries, but mainly because they drag down the game dramatically. The majority of red bars causes so much like discrepancy in games that you basically are if you don't lag harder than they do, they pretty much already killed you before you even see them. And that was my main complaint with PvP. Like, when I was playing in Texas, it wasn't as big as an issue because we were much closer to South America and Central America, and that's where the majority of the players, would be most of the time. So it wasn't that big of a deal. And then, once they moved to Virginia, it only exacerbated the problem. So now it's even worse trying to hit them. Like, at the early stages of this game, they used to have basically a bug where somebody could basically kill you from behind a wall and you wouldn't even know that you got killed until after the fact. So it made laggers extremely viable to kill people, and it sucks,
Blackwood plans to exploit oil security. They intend to stockpile energy reserves to stabilize markets at their discretion.
Oh.
This means economic misery for millions.
Let's see. Oh, Butcher. Alright, so I gotta hit them a few times with my knife.
We must eliminate all Blackwood forces.
I forget what I was talking about exactly, but I guess it won't really matter. Alright. So yeah, I think it was more like it was easier for me to get kills in PvP up until that point, and then they fricked it up. Ah, idiot. Stop doing that. I gotta get kills. Oops. Damn it. Why did you... Come on. Let me get the kill for free. remember also that I'm not wearing regen gear, so it's... Alright, well... I don't know, I guess the aiming is pretty good, so I'm not complaining about that. But yeah, I used to play PvP a lot more, and after they changed it, I just stopped, because it was not worth it. It was just really garbage. Damn it. And I died. Nice. Well, there's no medics either, so that sucks. I'm not wasting a coin for this. There's a checkpoint right there. So yeah, I used to do that, and when I moved to Virginia, it just exacerbated it. I could not keep my KD, I could not play properly, it was just really garbage, and then it started lagging because, of course, they add stuff to an engine, and they don't really know how to optimize it because most of the people who probably designed it are gone. And so, yeah, it's really not fun most of the time when you gotta... Oh my god. Especially when it's stuff like that, you know? Like, come on. I'm trying to get the bonus so I get at least extra something. Yes! Alright. Well, I don't gotta worry about that anymore. So, yeah, I liked both aspects. I love the PvP, and I mean, I like the PvP. It wasn't my favorite for this game, but I love the PvE, and that has pretty much been butchered to all hell, and it sucks. Ooh, it's so much smoother. But yeah, it's just like, I wish it would go back to that old model. It was really good, and it just doesn't happen anymore. So I've just been trying to... I was struggling with trying to play this and justifying it, and really, it's just... It's kind of shit. You know, it's just not really worth giving it the time of day, and I just kind of logged in and playing it right now because, frankly... Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, let's push this guy in and let it... Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's a trick if you ever play this game. I mean, it has fun dynamics. I like as much as drop shotting sucks, it's interesting to be able to do that kind of quickly, and the you know, the dash, the slide like that is pretty cool. Oh shit, it's this one. I'm trying to get a good score here. Yeah, this is the default. That was my main plus for this game. Like, the default guns were actually usable in a sense. Like, they weren't completely worthless. So I kind of just was like, okay, I'll play it because I could do that. But at the time I was playing, I guess it was like a better... I hit the sweet spot for when I started playing, because they basically were giving you guns every single day that you played, and they also gave you armor almost every single day that you played, because there was the Africa map updates, and that was able to give you that kind of stuff. So I thought it was really cool, and I just did it like that. So I just thought it was good, you know, to play, and it was fun, and I had a lot of fun, but I wasted a lot of hours into this game, as you might see, the 1,200 hours in-game on top of just having it logged in for as long as it does. I mean, that's like almost, that's over a year of my life, more or less, devoted to this freaking game, more or less. Well, almost. I think it's like 1,440 hours that equates to a single year, or something like that. I think I just saw some kind of calculation like that about today, about something on DBZ, the hyperbolic time chamber, or something like that. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, overall, it was a fun game. For what it was worth. I mean, I didn't pay for it, obviously. It wasn't that. But I think that was the main reason why it's failed so hard. Because it was easily corruptible because of the fact that you can't just go ahead and get it to work like that, you know? Ugh, see, and that's another problem. The glitches. There are a lot of glitches. It's just really irksome sometimes when you get stuck because of stuff like that. Shoot. So let's see if he turns around again. Got him. What was it? F3, F3? Yeah, it actually kept my settings. That's pretty cool. I guess it must be because of the my.com update. It must have allowed that to be a thing, which is cool. Get on the bus. And that's another thing. You're going to be wasting a lot of time because of noobs. Because they don't get it. Because, for one, most of them don't understand English. Oh, no. And that also bothers me. Say I have 1 bar ping. I have a fairly good connection. It's just that I'm too far away from the server for it to matter. It's like... It's pretty much 3,000 miles or more away from my current location, so there ain't no way that I'm gonna be able to do anything with that. It's just it is what it is. But it gets old fast when you can't actually win and you can't actually play properly because of varying degrees. Of course, at the time I had a really crappy. I mean, my laptop I was using to play was a mid-tier gaming laptop back in 2011, and while I was getting pretty close to 60 frames per second most of the time, it didn't really stick like that for all of it. Ugh, God dang it. So I didn't really bother most of the time. What am I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, it was good, and then but some people were like, it was never good, you know? I was like, I think it was good for a little bit. It was good when I first started, because, of course, I was getting the incentives of constantly playing, because there was login rewards, and I was getting everything I needed to actually play properly, and there was a lot more people who were active, and it was actually really good still. So yeah, you know, at the time, it was fine. I don't really know what I was. I honestly was not expecting much. I mean, there was a point where I knew the game was going downhill fast, and it still is, because they don't actually pay attention to anything the community says. I mean, I've only been playing for a few years, but there's people who have been playing since the beta back in 2013 or something like that, and like all they ever did was think about what they wanted to do and scorn the actual points that the majority of the fan base made that was actually worthwhile to look into, and they just don't care. They never really... I mean, they did some things at certain points, and I think there was a point where they actually did, but now that same team is playing or building primarily for Turkey's servers, and if you've seen the news recently, you know what Turkey's like, so... I mean, they're really only in it for themselves in most parts, and it pretty much showed. Like, Turkey always had better events, better equips. Like, they were the first to get everything, and Russia was quickly behind them. So it really sucks, you know. Like, it sucks that it had to get to that point, and I kind of wish that they would have given it more time and effort to us, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, and I make this look simple, and it is pretty simple right now because it is. It's normal, like a normal. Oh my God, he got crushed. All right, well, can't pop those, but you can pop these. Pop. All right, let's get in there. Yeah, I lag pushed his ass. Not a big deal. Yep. We just did in the shell, so go to Steel Toy. Now, here's the kicker. When I first started playing, it actually was pretty balanced towards the amount of money that you made for a game to how much it actually costs to repair. So the money I have right now is because of that system. And then when my.com took over, within weeks, they were able to completely destroy the economy, which was like the main tenet of what they said they weren't going to do, and they were going to get player feedback when they first started migrating. But of course, they're full of liars, and I don't really know what else to expect from that point. So yeah, it is what it is. They've totally screwed the majority of the community, and that's why I left for the most part. So I got 136 from a 10-minute game. So if I even attempt to open boxes, this money's not even coming back to me. And I seriously doubt that my.com is going to fix that. I don't know why I'm showing you my list, but I had a few people. I did have Z-Core on my list before. It's just I wasn't playing the games that he was playing, and all the planes that he was playing were like playing against these kind of guys in PvP. And I'm like, well, you're not really challenging yourself at that point now, are you? So, like, he's not a bad player. It's just that he's really stingy when it comes to where he actually wants to play. And I'm just not. I just think that that's kind of backhanded. Like, you think, like, you make a good montage, you have good editing skills, but do you really play very well? Like, I would say no. He'd get curb stomped by anybody who actually would have a 4-bar and is fairly decent at the game. He's only good because he shows up and is able to do that, and so he has a I mean, I'm not like, again, I'm not trying to shit talk him. He's a really good player and he seems like a really cool guy. I just have a problem with French Canadians, lol. No, I'm kidding. I really dislike Quebec. Like, I don't Canada is fine, you know, whatever, they do their own thing, whatever. Quebec, I wouldn't want to visit that place even if I had the opportunity to. It just seems like a real shithole. No offense. Like, they're probably really cool. I'm just having a real hard bias against them. It's just my opinion, though. You know, you could take it as you wish. But for me, it's just not the place that I would want to be. God, oh, why didn't I put a medic? I could have just went medic, and this would have been a whole lot easier. It might be guns there. I reload a lot for no apparent reason.
Satellite recon shows a heavy Blackwood presence in the area. Your mission is to eliminate as many.
I am happy that they did keep the settings that I had before, so that's a thing. Oh, I need to do the kill enemies with headshots using melee weapons. So I know there's a shotgunner around here somewhere. Oh. Alright, let's try to do it with some of these guys. Got him. Oh. Alright. Wow! Woo! Fuck you! I memorized the majority of these maps, so that's why I'm able to just, like, rush through this stuff. And I want to get a good score, so sorry for the KS, but I want to keep the multiplier going. Ow. Oh, I'm doing bad. Why am I playing with a silencer? Because I like to. That's pretty much it. I don't... Oh, get him. Got him. Fuck you. Wow. That was amazing. I don't know if that was just my incompetence. Yeah, it was my incompetence for the most part. There we go. Oh. Okay, he's died on his own. Oh, wait, no one else waits that yet. Come on. Oh, you already got it. Looks like you headshot. Oh, right in your nuts. Alright, and so let's do this. And let's throw this. Oh shit! Crate. I did not mean to do that. I meant to go over the fence, but for some reason I kept moving and I don't know why. Either he pushed me or something else happened.
Ammo, health, and armor restored. Teammates revived.
Tim... Oh wow, so he already got that? I don't know. I didn't really fucking pay attention to that stuff. I really didn't care when it first came out. I was just like, I don't care shit. I mean, I can't really play the game anymore. Look at how ridiculous this is. How hard it is to just get the points to even progress. If I was a new player, I'd have given this up like the second I fucking tried it. There's no redeeming qualities in this anymore. It's a fast-paced first-person shooter that is totally overshadowed by any other first-person shooter that actually gives a shit. I've played better co-op first-person shooters, and I've played better, like, competitive first-person shooters. As much as I dislike Counter-Strike Go, I'd still say that that's better competitive shooter. And I still haven't played my next top dog, who's probably going to replace this game, which is Dirty Bomb, because I heard about that game from Rags. If you haven't heard of Rags, go watch his shit. He's fucking hilarious. And he makes some really good videos. And he makes them insanely long like I do. I don't know. I don't really know if I'm getting ad revenues from this. It doesn't really matter to me. I had an opportunity to be a partner way back when, in 2009. I just didn't because I wasn't really making content and my computer wasn't good enough to really play all of the games, you know. But at this point, that's what I'm trying to do, you know, more or less. Trying to actually get something going here. I just figured I wanted to do something like that, and I have the opportunity to now, and that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, look at my 48 kills. Seriously? Gotcha. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Uh-oh. I'll get him up.
Checkpoint. Restoration and
Oh shoot.
complete.
Oh, why would you get me up? I used to be a lot better at this. Wow, okay. I know I hit that guy. I mean, that was blood. Oh, I'm gonna die. I didn't expect to die like that. Oh god, don't die, medic. Well, we'll just have to see if they carry themselves to victory. I didn't remember that at all, that could actually kill you. I would not have stayed there if that was the case. I don't really care that I died, it's just... I mean, I do, because now... I remember before there was a thing where if you were dead, your repair costs wouldn't move. Like, you would have the same repair costs if you were dead for the majority of the game. So you could, like, some people used to be able to do that, which is a shitty thing to do, right? Because, you know, that's, you know, especially in longer games, you know, you could basically coast through and you hardly have any kind of thing. And, you know, I'm guilty of that sometimes, but it doesn't matter. By the time I figured it out, I did it for like, I think it was maybe like a month for that to happen, and then they basically cut it off. They figured it out and they disabled it, or they patched it, or whatever they did. All the cool stuff they had before is gone. Nothing beneficial to the player. It's always about them making more money, and of course that's what they do. And considering that there are people who are literally spending $100 trying to win a new golden gun that will basically make them suck just as bad as they were, is really my point. This game doesn't reward you for your good work. You're basically screwed if you don't put money into the game. And that annoys me. Like, that's not fair. It's like, fairness is pretty much a big staple of what I like in games. Like, if a game isn't fair, what is even the point of playing the game, you know? So I played a game like this because it didn't really matter, because my skill superseded what my expectation of a good game is. You know, I was able to compensate, but they made it so they kept putting more and more and more things in, and they completely made it impossible for me to actually play this game with any reasonable amount of effort. And it was just a fucking money sink, or not a money sink, but a time sink that ended up not being worth it to me anymore. So that is why I stopped playing it. And again, it's like that right now. You know, it's just not worth putting the time and effort in to barely make a living when I don't have anything really I want to take care of anymore. Got him. Let's try one more time. I could probably just hit it because it's just normal, but okay, I don't have regen, so I can't really be standing out in the open like that. If I had that gear, my goodness, I think he falls on this side.
Destroy the power core on the next head.
Okay,
Knock down
let's get out of here.
and
Oh shoot.
destroy its power core.
But yeah, you can see how it's like there's a really good amount of set pieces here. It's a really interesting game, to say the least. It's just execution sucks. They just didn't really give it the time of day to really flesh it out or be a good story. Or well, I mean, it has a semi-interesting story, but it's pretty generic. I actually thought it was pretty cool. They still have a recurring like back and forth between the two factions, and it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just not exactly the best writing either. Ooh, yep, there we go.
Spawn it. Ammo, health, and armor restored. Teammates revived.
Are you seriously trying to get him to look that way? Oh my god. Where's this guy? Huh, give me that. Oops, I meant to press E, not F. Are you serious? You didn't really need to do that.
Aim for the power core on the head.
Alright, well, he got him. GG.
Good job, team. Mech destroyed. Helicopter is inbound.
Fuck this.
Gotta go. The clock is ticking.
Ooh. That's how I used to communicate in these. This is what else are you supposed to do? Try to type? Ain't got enough time for that. No, I'm gonna leave the room and go to something else. I'll do some PvP for now, and hope to God that I actually get something out of it. See, the thing is that these rooms, this is an Africa map, so the Africa map has a slightly better, like, payout for whatever reason, just because their maps are slightly more difficult in most situations. So yeah, they do what they can. They give a little bit more. They used to give a lot more. I just remembered, these are the prices for Memorial Day. I'm actually supposed to be getting like 25 or 50% more per game with this setup. Wow. So imagine if I didn't even have that bonus multiplier. I'd be making even less. What the crap? Alright, I feel a little confident about going into PvP. I'm trying to think what class to use, though. A sniper, maybe? PvP is dominated by snipers and medics, because it's totally not balanced in the least at all. It's really bad. I feel like I'm going to be losing money once I go into the game right now. So I think for this, I really don't want to try. That's the main thing right now for me. Leave the pistol as it is. Keep my setup as it is. We can't put 3 and 4 anyway. So this and this and sure, silencer. That works. Armor. Put on the hands of God. Da, da, da. That. And leave the rest. Or actually, put my favorite helmet, more or less. Although I think they fixed that. It used to be 2 health points after 2 seconds, and then it was probably the best helmet for any situation because it was actually cheap to repair. And of course they fucked with that and they made it impossible to do. So let's hope I get a winning team here. Oh, of course, it's on the shittiest map. It's on Sniper Hill. This is a sniper map, and I didn't set up my sniper, so GG. I'm just gonna have to struggle with my current character. But I have a fairly good looking team. Of course, lag doesn't really wait for any man. Oops. I can barely see right now. The sun's starting to set, and I can barely see outside, and that's like the worst thing. Whew! That was nice. Fuck it. Ooh, what the? Oh my god. Oh, of course. So yeah, you see that horrible amount of lag? That's not coming from me. That is pretty much coming from the people who play. Fuck you. Wow! Drop shotting like crazy right now. I had a good... Damn it. Yeah, I can barely see. Oh, he's up here. Ah! It's annoying, but it happens. Ooh, they had a bomb set up. Ooh, what? I know this is death trap, but I don't care. Oop. Wow! Oh! Oh my god! Get it, you bitch! Oops. Jammo? What? I am shooting his head! This bullshit. Let's see, Chamu... I'm gonna be a dick and say yes. He's bottom fragging. What am I supposed to do? My goodness, my aim is so shit. Whoa! Uh-oh. stupid drop shot. Sorry, it's... I mean, I don't know why I'm apologizing to you guys, but I'm not used to where my mouse is right now. I'm trying to adapt, but of course that's... Oh shit. Okay, so you can see that this game is really shit when it wants to be, because that was clearly right through the fucking pipe. Oh shit. It's behind me or above me? Oh, he's going for the rocket launcher. We're not winning. It's probably because that guy that they try to kick is still sucking. Well, actually, no. Chakal is the one that's sucking now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the... Oh! I did not see him. Never mind. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, they got him. What the fuck? Ah, dick. Woo, I am such a bad shot right now. I can't even see if I'm shooting or not. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And of course, I don't get the bonus because our team's not winning, so this is why I tend not to play this mode very often. I mean, I used to. I adored it. But, of course, that's not a... Okay. I don't know why I couldn't move right there, but I couldn't move right there. Dang it. Okay, just tank 6 shots to the chest from one of the most powerful assault rifles in the game. But no, it's fine. God, die already. And I love the tankers. Or he wasn't really tanking, but he is a camper. Take it. Fuck. Okay, yeah, just again, tank as many shots as you want. That's why I love this game. So, as you can see, this game is absolute garbage when it comes to actually having skill. It doesn't matter if you have skill or not. It won't work. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah, fuck you! Oh, what the fuck? Man, fuck this. Uh-huh. See, I had headshots. Look at how much they slide around and just randomly hitting people without like any concept of fucking like delay. But even though they have a worse ping than I do, look at that. I totally freaking hit him too, and it didn't even register at all. That's why I'm not a fan of this game anymore, bitch. Getting used to the delay in the shots. What the fuck? with a freaking pistol, and he jumps out of nowhere, because of course he does, because that's what laggers do. And of course, accusations abound, because people have to assume the worst. I know that there's not really hackers. It's just really shitty ping, and there's no way to address it, because how? How would you address it? Okay, so I got 261 for coming second place with a shitty KD. Probably going to drop my score again. Hardly any amount of shooting accuracy. Fucking sucks. I'm going to not play I'm not going to play TDM again, because it's just really shit. What did I get? I think that was about as much as I got. So I literally got nothing, or I paid more than when I won. So I think I got 264. Was that right? I'll have to play it back and see, but that's what I'm talking about. You can't play this game with any good amount of gear. All I had was stuff that you would be able to buy normally, and it literally, I got nothing for it. That's the state of the game. Second place on the other team, and just because we lost, I only made enough to compensate for what I actually bought, for actually what I was using. That is like shit tier kind of balance for economy. That's what I'm talking about. Absolute garbage. And the only reason I wasn't paying that much for those other game modes is because I had shitty armor, shitty shit that didn't really affect much, if at all, anything. So let's see if I get this for a day. Oh yeah, you can't buy them for a day anymore. That's fucking bullshit. Oh, okay. You can't even buy this for perm anymore? Holy shit, I didn't know that. Wow. GG. That is horse shit right there. Frontline, yes, used to be super good. So what the hell else did they change? Oh, am I still in this game? Okay. Oh my god. So vests, what can I still get? You can't get the frontline vest anymore. That's insane. Same thing with the assault vest? What the fuck? That's even worse. That's such a low blow. I can't even believe that. Did they do that with the gloves? No, you can't even get those gloves. Oh wait, yeah you can, but you can't get them for perm. How does that even work? Holy shit. Like, I have those gloves perm right here. That means that's a dying, this is literally the last time I'll have these perm. Like, the amount of money I spent on those and the amount of money I spent on those, how is that even fair? Like, you can't get those for 7 days, and that seems like a hell of a lot more than what they used to be for 7 days. It used to be like you could rent them for 110. And yeah, wow, that is fucking garbage. And I didn't buy those perm, which sucks, and I can't buy them now. That's crazy. I did not know that they did that. The assault vest, I'm lucky that I got this. I don't even know how much it would cost to actually use. I don't know if these stats actually are affected or if they're actually usable. That's so lame. Like, super freaking lame. So, I think it's going to cost too much to run this guy. I'm going to use him. The armor, at least, I can use the Komodo vest. It still has decent stats. So, if they change any of those stats, I mean, I already quit the game, basically. So, knowing that they fucked people over that bad is not cool. Like, it is seriously, it's absolute garbage that they did that. I feel bad for anybody who's starting to play now and wanted to use that stuff, because, I mean, like I said, that frontline vest, you used to be able to get that for free. You used to be able to get that almost every other game, and it was fine. Now, that is just a slap in the face. I cannot believe that they did that. I'm not even going to buy anything else. I'm just going to rank these up and buy these, and that's it. I'm not purchasing anything else in this game. It's even with all the money I have, that's a total dick move. And this is are all of these guns not permanent anymore? Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. They removed these from being permanent. How do you do that? Just the shitty vendor weapons are permanent now. All the shop items they cost a lot of money for nothing, for no gain whatsoever. Holy shit, did they do that for these? Wow. Well, obviously I wasn't going to buy this, but knowing that I can't buy it anymore, that's a real dick move. I mean, these are even more expensive for 30 days than they were buying perm. They were like 4,800 or something. Oh my god, that is a dick move. Wow. See, look, even perm for these top tier guns is like not that expensive. They didn't used to be 5,000. This definitely wasn't 5,000. You could buy this for 2,600 or something like that perm. That's ridiculous. And they did the same thing for this, didn't they? Yeah. All of these were like 1,800 perm. How do you even expect to get that at this point? Okay, this is cheaper, I think, than anything else. But how do people expect to gain anything from this model? That's like ridiculous. And I bet you, yeah, they used to be able to buy this for a day. Not anymore. Wow. I really honestly didn't know that they had done that. Can you buy this still perm? Yeah. But you can only buy it one day or permanent. That's basically it. Jesus. That is crap. This one's actually what I use. It's really good. But damn, I did not expect them to go to that level. All of these guns were permanent just a few months ago. Last time I played, all of them used to be able to buy perm, and they were fairly reasonable. I mean, this was 41,000 to buy out perm if you didn't buy it on a sale. So I really don't know what their goal with this is. I think I bought that. I'm pretty sure I bought all of these guns before they went like this. Aside from this, because I usually get that when I was. Damn, if I had known that, I would have bought that perm. That was so much cheaper than this. All of the prices are cheaper now, but they're not worth these prices at all. 2 hours? Who's buying a gun like that for 2 hours? My god. You could barely afford to make that kind of money back. Look at what I did. I was second place, and I was using just the decent armors and stuff. And that is... wow. That's definitely cheaper than I think I bought it for, but that used to not be a permanent weapon like this. It was a buyable one, I think, like these ones. What is the... So yeah, no, what? So no, you still can't get... So you just buy it perm. It's just an item that you buy perm. That's weird. I know I'm rambling on a lot, and this is probably going to be a really shitty video, and I don't care. I mean, I'm okay with it. You guys are going to have to be okay with it. But yeah, that's such a crappy thing to do. Just to completely... It's like, what is even the point of this? You can't even buy them perm. What is even the point of that? Those used to be a really good armor. If I had known that this was going to happen, I would have just bought it outright. I mean, it doesn't really benefit at all. It costs the same to repair than this did. And this can still be bought perm. You just have to buy it individually for each person. But honestly, this is the best bang for buck armor that you can buy for this class. That's just so dirty. That's such a dirty, sneaky, shitty thing to do. I am not okay with that. They really... And not being able to buy that perm now, it's like I got lucky that I bought it for 300% because I sure as hell I can't buy it anymore. I mean, I used to buy that, the frontline vest, and the shoes permanent, like not permanent, but for a day, because they were really good bang for buck. And now you can't even do that with these. But for what? What reason did they have to change those? Are they just, were they too OP for people to normally get them? Because they are now. Like, I wouldn't spend any money on that. And forget trying to use the Warlord's boots. Those, you'd be, there's no way. There's literally no way for you to probably wear a fully geared Warlord individual and be able to make enough compensation. Even with Mega VIP and regular VIP, which is their free-to-play bullshit of increasing your EXP and, you know, and the in-game money, the Warface dollars and all that stuff. So that's really, really janky. That's really sketch. I knew that they were really desperate for money, but I didn't expect them to be that desperate. That's just above and beyond what I would expect, and they increased the prices of some of these items. Like, they force you to pay out like that. Some of these were, I think, the same price. That was about the same price. And wow, I wish I could get this again. I had it, and I got the 10,000 kills with it, but then they added 25,000, so that doesn't matter. Oh my god, that is such bull. So much bull in this. And just even having simple stuff. Wow, I'm just going to go back to co-op. I'm going to go co-op. Use this guy with what he got. So yeah, you can see where I'm talking about. It's just really, it's really shit. And this is not going to give me anything at all. Like, this is going to give me probably, I'm probably going to have to pay to play this, even though I don't have a good gun. Like, this is just the, the crappy default gun, kind of. Oh wait, did they fix this? Maybe. All right, let's head on. Let's see. Yeah, no, they didn't. See, I can go right there, and if I'm even right here, like, if I get just on the edge, it won't work. But if I get on the edge of this side, the recoil will definitely go onto it, even if I'm a little off. I think maybe right here. See? But if I'm here, nothing. Here, nothing. Here, nothing. See, that's... This scope makes it so it's basically impossible for you to hit anything like that. So that's why I use it. But see, you can hit them on the corners of... Ooh, actually, I didn't realize. But maybe it's just the dot is a little bit bigger, so it's easier for me to aim. I don't freaking know. We'll see what happens here. It's not going to give me any good reward. It's going to be really crap. Because they had also swapped it out so that... Because first checkpoint maps are pay less. Like, if you beat the first part or you die and everybody dies at the first part, you get a certain amount of reward. But if you do the second part and you win that, then you get a bigger reward because the second part usually has the boss, or it's a scripted event where you have to be on rails. Those give you the best payouts because that's how they're designed to. Like, you know, you did the first part and that was simple enough, and you go to the second one and that's where you make the big bucks, and this was not the case here. So let's hope that I can be of assistance here as well. So yeah,
Allowing
can't
a
really do
single
anything else with that.
organization to control the world's energy supplies is a paramount risk. We must stem the flow of oil into Blackwood stockpiles. They cannot be allowed to ruin the world's economies. We will destroy Blackwood.
Four butchers, probably not going to happen. Of course.
Secure the area and neutralize all Blackwood forces.
Yep. I'm not even going to attempt it. I don't care. If they're not going to do it, then I'm not going to do it. That's basically what it is. I'm just going to try to get through it as fast as I possibly can. Ooh, the sun. Yeah, this isn't exactly the best gun in the world. It's like probably the worst. It's the second weakest only to some of the pistols. But it has no real benefit other than being able to put a good scope. Or not even a good scope, it's garbage. I'm not even attempting to hold back on that. But shut up. Oh shit! I should be fucking. No. Oh shit. Get. Die. Okay, they got him. No! Shit. Okay, they passed me up. That's good. Oh, man.
Checkpoint reached. All expendables restored.
Yeah, so... Fuck it. Okay, they got him, I think. Holy shit! Okay. Die already.
Checkpoint. Restoration and revival complete.
Shoot! No! Fuck. Please get off of me. Yeah, it's not worth risking it.
Helicopter is inbound. Prepare for extraction.
Ah, dicks.
Only 20 seconds left. Hurry up. You
Well,
did well, soldiers, but we're not done yet.
They don't know any better.
Stand by for new
And even if I try to explain it, probably none of them would actually understand. Maybe those with 3 bars, because they're probably in the United States. But they're probably like 6 years old, so it probably won't help either way.
Get back here.
I just gotta try to get through this as fast as possible. Combo kills. Yeah, that's 7 kills in a row. Considering that these guys have been KSing me this entire time, I doubt that we would even be able to get close to that. Is this? Nope. This is... I don't know what... I thought this was the helicopter one, but I don't know if it is. They changed the names. Yes, it is. Alright, well, we get to see 2 of them at least.
We lost our subdivision in the gorge after an assault by an attack helicopter.
Oh, shit.
Clear the path and destroy the enemy chopper.
Did he get him?
Use
Fuck.
rocket launchers to shoot down the helicopter.
Oops. Oh, shit. Well, medic's gone. Medic's down. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, hit it. Okay, cool.
Checkpoint. Restoration and revival complete.
I forget exactly where he pops out, but I think it's right here, and go. Damn it. Hit it once. What? Oh, got him. Nice.
Helicopter destroyed.
Haha, sucker.
No survivors from the
Get out of my face.
Nothing we can do here now.
I'm not even dealing with you assholes. Holy shit. So we spent 7 minutes on this game.
Clock is ticking.
We'll see
Prepare for evac.
where it's at. And you can see that my helmet is giving me regen. Yeah, that's another thing. It doesn't actually give you the opportunity to do the next level of map. It always kind of defaults back in most situations. There's a few times if the room is high enough level that it'll probably recommend the higher tier difficulties. Most of the time it does when you have at least 3 good people on your team. But in cases like this, I don't get anything for that. Yeah, I seriously doubt we had a good time, so I don't care. 139. I think we made good amount back. The armor I was wearing, it probably cost the most to repair. So now you understand why I use very little amounts of items that I cannot actually, like, that don't need to be repaired. This doesn't need to be repaired, this doesn't need to be repaired, and this doesn't need to be repaired. So this and my armor stuff is the only things that need to be repaired. And you can see how much it cost, but before it used to be worthwhile to even do PvE because, I mean, hey, you get money for it. I did not expect PvP to be that broken. I mean, it's actually possible to do PvE without actually breaking the bank if you're tactile enough, so my setup is good. But for people who don't have regen, like this helmet, they have to spend a lot to put on the Warlord gear. And that's a crying shame because there's almost no way for you to compensate, even with the new setup for that. Like this is, and let me just be straight, this is a bonus weekend for rewards. So the rewards are actually a lot less otherwise. That's why it's really garbage. That's why I talk shit about this. And I've been talking shit about it since way back. Like, you know, I wanted to give it a chance, and I've been pretty harsh, but I mean, it's totally deserved. I think it totally could have been an amazing game. And if Crytek wasn't in the dire straits or whatever they are in, if Amazon cared enough to actually give them the ability to take care of it, if Crytek Keys wasn't in Turkey, and if they actually gave a shit about the game instead of making it a cash cow, then the game might have been turning out a lot better. So I have no idea. I wish it did, but it is what it is. Okay, finally found one. So after this, I'll do the insane one, and then I'll probably just end the video right there, because after that, it's just going to be too long. It's going to be way too long in order for me to do all this. I think in the future, I might, since I'm not really editing these things, I might just do a live stream and then have it automatically save like that. Although, I know usually people like face cams for that type of stuff, and I do have a webcam that's pretty good that I bought that I could use. It just, I'm not in the right spot to really do that. You won't really get to see me much. And not only that, but the on-screen display of the camera's square even as small as it is, kind of gets in the way. So I don't really know if I want to do that. We'll see. We'll just have to see in the future. So in the future, I probably will use the live streaming capabilities to do that. Although I might have to set up another monitor to do that, which I do have. I just haven't. I didn't have the room really to set that up, and I still don't. I might be able to put it somewhere. It's just that there's not enough space where I'm currently set up to really put it on anything. This is another thing. It might actually DC. It might actually, the server will be like, not allocated properly or something like that. Or I just have to wait. There we go. So just really janky server that they didn't really update since they moved it the last time, which was a bummer because only people in places in the northeast actually benefit from that. Small amount of people who play this game benefit from that, and the majority of the people who are on the West Coast who had played this before pretty much stopped, or they just went on to the other servers because, hey, their lag is just as bad over in the EU, so why not just jump on that?
World dominance doesn't come cheap, and Blackwood's presence in China is ultimately designed.
It's like, if I was to only play one game, it would be this one, and the only reason I'm still playing is because I have so much stuff on it, and I do not, since I don't buy anything, a year worth of my time trying to redo it on another version of this game is not in the books for me, so. Well, sniper might have actually been good for this map, but I don't have any good, cheap regen capabilities, so probably not. Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting that he was going to do that. Only got one. Hey, at least I got somebody who's actually willing to do some of those. Let him do it. Let him do it. I'll just go over here and hopefully blind this asshole. Motherfucker. Fuck. Well, we got 3 out of 4. Combo kills, why do they even make that a thing? It's not gonna happen for the majority of us. I wish I would have saw him before. Well, I can't revive idiots, so I'm not gonna even try. Let's get that motherfucker. Shoot! That was not good. Oh, they take you out so fast. Come on, there's a checkpoint right there. Just make it. Why would you revive that guy? Just get to the checkpoint. Gotta stop asking why instead of why not. But seriously, it's bullshit. Like, people, even slightly higher ranking ones, do not understand priority revives. Like, if you can only revive one person at a time, revive the person who is actually going to do something. I mean, of course the sniper's doing good because he's a lagger, and he's able to hit stuff in 1 or 2 hits. I really need... Don't kill him, don't kill him. Wow! You asshole! I'm not even gonna... Dude, let me hit it! Oh my god. No, let me get it. Got him. Yeah. I'm doing that because there was an achievement where if you get enough pistol hit kills, it gives you an achievement. So I think I have like, I don't know, probably about or under 200. So nothing crazy. I know there's a dude with a shield here probably. Come on. I'll go upstairs. Oh, fuck. Easy. Do it. Nice. Wow. The amount of delay on that shot. Screw him. I mean, I can't revive him either way, but I don't really care. He's been KSing a lot. Okay, this is where the shield guy, I think, is. So I gotta be careful when running over here. Fuck. Alright. Let's see if I can get this. Get it in one go. What? Did I actually hit the guy, or...? Another wonderful glitch where I can't fucking use my capabilities on them. Oh yeah? Yeah, keep in mind that I had to play this on like low settings before, and now being able to play freaking ultra basically, if there was an option for it, is really good. Okay, who's shooting what? Oh shit. I am bad at shooting right now. This game's, I don't know. I mean, you saw my gameplay for the... It's just the way that this game works, I think. It's just really piss poor optimized. So even shots that you would think, hey, I'm gonna hit it, don't register. Look at that. Like, I know I got that motherfucker before that guy did. Yet, who cares, right? It's like, see, and then this is me bitching about this game because that's what you do.
Only 20 seconds left. Hurry up.
See, I guess the thing is that if I actually had spent money on this game, I'd be really salty right now. Like, considering that my friend who had played before me, although he was a lot less rank because he actually didn't know Life Fit like I did, he couldn't transfer over his account when they switched from Crytek's whatever to my.com. His account was gone. They didn't even bother trying to do it. I tried to do it for him, but then they're like, oh, you can't do that for other people. I'm like, well, yeah, but he can't do it right now because his computer was broken at the time. So I was helping him out. So it sucks. So yeah, he never got his account back, and I seriously doubted even if he tried right now, he wouldn't be able to do it. Come on. Yeah, bad recoil. Not good. I don't know why I'm keeping that open like I am. Whatever. Nobody's going to stay up, and they're probably going to spawn the helicopter, so we'll just have to get ready for that. Maybe I could actually hit it this time, because on top of my computer being shit, it also caused me to have tremendous lag, so maybe now it won't be a problem. I think I'm just going to leave this over here. Here it comes. Probably gonna destroy at least one person. Come on, hit it. Oh, that's... Oh, I remember now. The game is laggy so bad on this map that you can't actually hit your targets on where you want it to. So I have to compensate twice as hard now for a dynamic that shouldn't even be this fucking difficult to do in the first place. So that's loads of fun, I guess. Keep that medic alive. He's just gonna be my important person. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hit the son of a bitch in any reasonable amount of time. Okay, did he get killed? Or... Okay, and... do it. And do it. Come on! Such a lame fucking... Such lame shit. I'm gonna have to put a... Damn it. Hey, dog.
Teammates revived.
Let's go! Free. Dang it, where is the fucking... Go get that. Then they're gonna kill the guys on the stairs. Not like I give a shit. Unless... I get back there, like right now, and plant this shit before they see it. Fuck you. Fuck. Nice. There. Nope. It went down. And there. Got him. Ah, shit. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking... God damn it. You fucking shitbag. Get it. No! God, get it. What? That was a dead hit. What the crap? This fucking game. Why am I even playing this? I know this game is garbage. See, this is why I have to bitch. This is the type of thing that should not fly for anyone. And there's people throwing thousands of dollars in this game a week. Like, why? Like, I hit that motherfucker like 3 times. Nothing. Oh my god. Like, people spent like thousands of dollars getting just trying to win the opportunity to get that going. That is just my mind can't not wrap that around it. Like, if I had spent any type of money, I'd be fucking suing these assholes. It's like, you took... I mean, like, of course I wouldn't be able to do it because, you know, laws like that don't really apply, so that sucks.
Great job, team. Prepare for evac.
Here, enjoy the flash. Man, that sucks. So who do I want to pick for the ability to lose a bunch of money from the equipment that I choose? I might as well stick with him. 587, so that's probably going to be the most amount of money that I make today. Which is garbage. I mean, out of all the games, this is probably the largest amount I'm going to get, and it's probably going to be half of this that I actually acquire. I don't care about that. I don't care about the crowns challenges anymore. 193. So, okay, I got about 300. No, a little under the 380s, 390s probably. That's still really shit. That's still really bad. All right, let's leave this room. And I'm going to have to use something other than this for this next part. I haven't used this like at all, and it's pretty fast to reload. It has a lot of ammo. I'll probably use this for this next one. Although honestly, I still do like the default. It's a solid contender, you know. Most of these other ones I couldn't use for this at all. Like maybe the FY9, this probably not this, maybe probably for sure. Nope. Yes, maybe, no, yes, maybe. It's not a whole lot of them. Not a whole lot that I can actually use. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use that, I guess. Yeah, it's not great, but let's see, silencer. I think there's some shaking from the actual shooting. I'm not going to move my mouse for this, but yeah, it's kind of all over the place. Is it the same with this? It's a little tighter. I don't know why. It's just how they designed it, I guess. It's stupid. I might have to use this. And then, well, this will be the last game I do, I guess, for now. And then I'm going to go probably get something to eat. and then I'll be back. So we'll just wait for this to happen. 6:11, yeah, so it's getting pretty late. I'm getting pretty hungry. I don't know. It really depends. There's hidden stats as well for this game, so even though I'm using this and it reduces my damage by like 10%, that still doesn't mean necessarily that I'll have that full 10% usable, like, at the longest range. So, wow. Okay, so let me try that with this. So you see that, that's with that, and this is with... See, so the drop-off basically makes it so even though this gives a 10% extra or 20% damage drop reduction, there's still a point where it's never going to be better damage from farther away. And there's only 1 or 2 guns that have any real good stats for that particular category. So for MGs, the M249 Para, which they call the R249 Para in this game, is one of the strongest weapons because of that fact. It has a very high minimum damage drop, although they reduced it after if people figured out that it was ridiculously OP, considering that it has 200 bullets to its name for the normal version and 220 for the gold version. So yeah. So, but snipers, even snipers have certain reductions in that. So if I have a sniper that works well with or without a suppressor, it doesn't matter really if I use one or the other, unless it's already, the damage is already dropped off enough where it just drops people regardless. So for snipers and most guns at a distance, there's really no point in putting a suppressor because you're just making it more of a target for yourself, especially in PvP. And you're not really getting that much more damage. Like, if you're just spraying, like spraying hardcore, then yeah, it would be better to use a suppressor because when you're close up, it does a bit more damage. But if you're super far away, it won't really affect the damage output, most likely. So yeah, the damage drop-off is the same regardless if you have increased damage drop-off with the suppressor or not. So I tend to just keep suppressors because, or silencers, sorry. Yeah, that's a compensator, that's a silence. That's a suppressor, but they call it silencers and suppressors, but whatever. I use that because less noise, not as bad. Okay, so we're doing insane. Oh god. I am not doing okay here. I might have to switch this and see if I can get a better hit. Okay. You gotta take it slow. Shotgunners, insta-kill if they second hit. Like, they are really tough. I mean, they're not tough, but and also you will get, what is it called? It's a long story, but oh, we get a 5x multiplier for the thing. That's pretty good. Alright, let's hope I don't get hit. Damn it. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's right. If in insane mode, then they can actually do your teammates can do damage to you. There's friendly fire enabled, whether or not you actually had a server to do it. And since you can't really control anything about the co-op missions, you're basically having to hope to God. Oh shit. Okay. This is really. Oops. Oh fuck. Yeah, you see how much damage that guy did in 2 shots? And they're incredibly accurate, so... Come on, shotgunner. Yeah, just let him do it. Get down, bitch. Dude, get down, you dude. No! 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 Fuck you! Fucking knifed his ass. Oh, this noob.
Checkpoint reached. All expendables restored.
I know I haven't gotten a lot of kills, and with good reason, because this gun is actually kind of garbage. And I mean, it's not really, but compared to the other guns, compared to other classes, this gun is garbage. I mean, I may have actually been better off with the other one, but oh shit. I don't know what the fuck to choose. I need a good scope because holy shit. Yeah, I don't feel like rushing this one. This video is probably fairly long, so I'm gonna, yeah, wrap it up for now with this last part. Just wanted to show off how shit this is. I mean, imagine trying to do this day in and day out on PvP with the same amount of ping and lag and shit that you see. Nobody is gonna be unaffected by that. Like, I'm sorry, like, the skill set for this, just by nature, just by their own design has caused this to be dramatically bullshit. So I don't really have any care that they went under because they didn't know how to manage their money, or that they had... It got to the point where they were not even, like, for weeks, for almost months, they weren't giving their employees money. And because of the circumstances in Turkey, like, you will do whatever it takes to keep your job, because it's really bad there. And I feel kind of bad for them for that. But again, they had the choice, and they chose to do this because it was the easiest thing for them. And I don't really have any sympathy for that, because even, I mean, for me, I had a situation where I was put in that kind of position, and I was miserable. You know, I sold my soul for money, and it's not fun. It's just I don't feel like I want to do that ever again. So I hope in the future I can make something work with YouTube, and eventually I'll have a face reveal. I've tried to meddle with it right now, but my setup is just, it doesn't really work very well for what I'm trying to do. So, oh dear Lord. Oh God. No. What?
Secured by an advanced mech. Use rocket launchers to take
Some
it down.
bullshit. Just go up.
Knock down the mech and destroy
Here's a fancy
the
little
tower.
trick I've learned before. Oh, never mind. They're right here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. The only way you can hit them when it's over hard mode is in the face. Damn it. Well, the trick I was about to show you is this. Woo! Dude's back the fuck up. Wow. Come on. What? Shit. Oh, God damn it. Why would you do that? Damn it. No. No. Yeah, this is where I would probably have needed the... Just hide. Don't... Wow. Fuck. No! He's got him. Give us this one thing today. Jesus. Fuck! Got him. Can barely see right now.
Knock down the mech and destroy its power core. Aim for the head. Destroy the power
Oh shit!
core. Almost there. It's critically damaged.
Where the fuck is this guy?
Checkpoint reached. All expendables restored.
Do not get in my way, you idiot! Fuck! Oh, god damn it. I'm not fucking reviving for this.
Aim
Shit.
for the cockpit to bring down the mech.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. Ugh, fuck. Oh, no. Shit. Please hit him. Okay. Oh my god. That other noob freaking totally screwed it up. Oh, kill it! Ah, fuck it.
Good job, team. Mech destroyed. Helicopter is inbound.
Go up! Oh shit. Fucking assholes. Yeah, I do it when it counts. I should have probably killed the... my god. It's so janky.
Gotta go. The clock is ticking. We've only got a narrow window to get out of here. Great job, team.
Say it again,
Prepare for
GG.
evac.
Yep, so there you go. That's Warface. Not all of it, just enough where I don't give a shit, but just so that I don't go negative trying to play any other mode like you saw me almost do while playing freaking PvP. So, and PvP is the golden child where all of the fucking first day bonuses are supposed to be. Yeah, except for when you have a shitty team and you're not able to do all that. So, yeah. It really sucks when that happens. And so that's partly why I stopped playing. I mean, it's not worth the stress and the strain that this causes from having to try to do this. And once the bonus is actually kind of small for that. So this would actually be a good mission to redo over and over again because it was like 10 minutes and 40 seconds. And I got a pretty decent amount of stuff out of the way. And I guess I would have I'd be making like between 400 and 500 per game without that one something. I don't know. But yep. That's pretty much it. So there's other stuff. There are all these worthless game types that are totally not cool because I can't actually hit anything because the lag is too bad. And of course they got these as well. That's interesting. They only got Cold Peak instead of Marathon. But yeah, it's give or take. It's not that great. I don't even know why people want to play this game anymore, to be honest. People who continue to go about that stuff and forget Franked, by the way. There's no way that I would even attempt to play this garbage. It's just laggers and people with OP guns that have no honor and no scruples, and they just don't give a shit because the game doesn't give a shit. And that's my point. Like, people just don't give a shit. And maybe I'm giving too much of a shit for something that's free to play and really had no thought put into it. But I enjoy it. I had enjoyed it. And now it's just a husk of its former self. And it sucks when something you really love is just garbage. You know, or becomes garbage because of a lack of care from the people who make it. So, I don't know. In the future, if I ever decided to do something like that, I'd go ahead and make my own game and attempt to make it as fair as possible. And I wouldn't sell myself short. I think one of the biggest issues is that because this is a free-to-play game, they never had the money to compensate for anything. Like, if they had $20 or something to put down to make a good game, and then they would compensate the rest of their money through skins and packs like that, then I think that that's okay for microtransactions, as long as those skins don't actually benefit you in any shape or form. And that's really that's really where I draw the line for stuff. I can't see the screen anymore, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to call it there. This has been Rikorage, and I'll see you guys later.